recording. Okay, yes. So now coming to alien species, what happened was there were many such. Now until now you have got to know about Parthenium, then Lantana, and about this about what Nile perch. Yes or no? These were introduced into this Parthenium and Lantana were introduced into the Indian ecosystem, whereas Nile perch was introduced in Lake Victoria in which Africa? Lake Victoria in which Africa? Which Africa it was introduced? South Africa. Where, no, East Africa. Very good students. Elvina, it is East Africa. Okay. So it was introduced in East Africa, that is Lake Victoria, and the fish was freshwater fish, Nile perch. Elvina, it's okay. Why you are sorry? I'm happy that you are answering. Don't be sorry. Okay. Um, keep answering, okay. South Africa, it's okay. South Africa is present over here. Let us talk about geography as well. Okay. S. Praveen, yes, East Africa. Be answering, okay. I appreciate you answering over here. Either it is South or East. Okay. Then coming to water. Okay, Elvina. Next coming to water. Okay, very good. Next coming to water. What happened? Water hyacinth. Okay. Now coming to what is water hyacinth. Water hyacinth is a aquatic plant. Okay. It is aquatic plant. Whenever you see those plants, you must be very mesmerized. Okay. Okay. It's an aquatic plant. Why you will be very mesmerized is because of the kind of leaf they have. Okay. Everyone have seen lotus. At least you have drawn lotus, right? Yes, Alvina? Yes. Ranjita, Atiya? Okay, so you have drawn lotus. How you draw the lotus leaf? How you draw the lotus leaf? It will be floating, right? You will keep that. Yes. So why it will be floating? Because it is a hydra plant. I mean okay. It is a hydra plant, and because of which okay, it's the hydra plant means it's present in water and the leaf will be floating. The same thing happens with water hyacinth as well. Water hyacinth are aquatic plants. Okay, water hyacinth are aquatic plants and they are present in the water like floating. It's because they have that many air, what I should say, air cells in them which make them to float. Okay, which make them to float. Okay, like whenever you go for swimming and all the when you go for swimming and all, you will given a tube, right, which will be filled with water. Yes or no? If you have not gone, at least you must have seen, right? Those tubes will be given at the filled air. Yes, that makes you to give an support. Yes or no? It gives you a support. The same thing happens in water hyacinth as well. The air cells in them give them a support. So now and the boys in the class also should be answering. Okay, the water hyacinth has caused havoc in more than 50 countries since being exported by Brazilian horticulturalists. What happens is these water hyacinth were introduced by this Brazilian horticulturist means who horticulturist what they do is nothing but they grow this in their house. Okay, horticulture will be done, see, where in their own house using the manure, using the pure manure, organic manure, this is done. Okay, horticulture is done. Many such places you must have seen, right, where horticulture vegetables are being taken. Yes or no? Okay, this flower is found in South America. It is found everywhere now because it has been introduced everywhere into the world. Okay, many countries, around how many countries? 50 countries. Okay, around 50 countries, what they did, around 50 countries, they introduced this water hyacinth. Okay, this water hyacinth was introduced by these Brazilian horticulturists around 50 countries. Horticulturing is nothing but which they grow in their own garden using the organic manures. Okay, using the organic manures. Okay, what they did, these Brazilian horticulturalists, they introduced this water hyacinth in 50 countries. Okay, they introduced this water hyacinth in 50 countries. And later what happened? Later what happened? This water hyacinth grew everywhere. Okay, they grew everywhere in the water, creating problems, havoc, and threatened many aquatic plants, animals. Also led to eutrophication. Many such things took place because of presence of this water hyacinth. It's because uh, it spreads, it grows fast. Okay, and it doesn't allow anyone to just grow nearby it. Okay, just grow nearby it, and takes all the sunlight, water, then other nutrition, and makes the other plant deprived of it. Okay, and because of which they die. The same thing what Atiya and Ranjita had bought one new plant, they grew it there, and because of which the other plants died because of less of space, water, and the nutrition they couldn't get, because of which the other plants nearby them died. The same thing happened with water hyacinth as well. What happened? These Brazilian horticulturists grew this water hyacinth in means introduced this water hyacinth in 50 such countries, and because of which other other native species are being threatened of the extinction. Okay, understood, right? If I ask you the question, is water hyacinth is a major problem for the extinction of many species, then the answer will be, listen to the question carefully. Alvina should be answering, okay, and others as well. Whether water hyacinth is a threat to the other species, is a threat to the other species, yes or no? Yes, very good, Elvina. Yes, it is a threat to other species. Others, Noor and others were there, right? Aishwarya, are they there now? Must be answering, okay. Okay, got to know about water hyacinth? Ankita? Okay, got to know about water hyacinth? Yes or no? Yes, right? Okay, very good. Ankita, you are there? Okay, good. Now coming to co-extensions. Okay, now one more was there in four quadrate. One was habitat loss and fragmentation. Other one was, first, in every quadrant there were four. In first one was habitat loss and fragmentation. The next one was what? The next one was what? Overexploitation. Very good, Elvina. Overexploitation. Then the third one, which we were now discussing. Very good. Alien species invasion. Very good, Ranjita. Alien species invasion. Very good, Noor. Overexploitation. Then the next one was, third one was alien species invasion. And now we will learn more about co-extinction. Okay. Co-extinction. Now, what is this co-extinction? Now think, for example, we depend on water, we depend on oxygen, yes or no? Think any one of them depletes, or any one of these things vanishes away from the earth. What will happen? What will happen? Think this any water or air, that is oxygen, gets depleted from the atmosphere. What will happen? Difficult to live life. Very good, Atiya. Difficult to live life, no? Whether when this will get extinct, whether we will survive? If that get extinct, whether we will survive? No. Yes or no? If that get extincted, we also will get extincted. Yes or no? Yes. Very good. Very good, students. Yes. when it will get extended, we also will get extended. That means the extinction goes together. Yes or no? The extinction goes together. If this gets extended, we also will get extended. And that extinction is nothing but known as co-extinction. Okay, understood what I'm trying to say? When the air will get extincted or water will get extincted, we also will get extincted, and that extinction goes together, and that is nothing but known as co-extinction. Okay, that is nothing but known as co-extinction. Okay, loss of species. Listen to me carefully. Loss of species due to the fact that the species it was dependent on has also vanished. Okay, the what we were dependent on only has vanished. Then how we will survive? Yes or no? Yes or no? The air only or the water has depleted or has extincted. We also will get extincted because we were dependent on that thing. Yes or no? We were dependent. We human beings were dependent. We other organisms were dependent on it. Yes or no? Yes. So because of which that get extincted, we also will get extincted, and that extinction is known as co-extinction. Okay, understood? Understood, students? What is co-extinction? Understood? Yes. Devraj, you also must be answering. Okay. So that is nothing but the co-extension. Okay. Now, plant species has only one pollinator. For example, now take. Okay, there is one plant in our garden. Everyone's garden now, there is one plant. And it has got only one pollinator. What is pollinator? Anyone knows what is pollinator? What is pollinator? Tell me in your own words what is pollinator. It's okay. But tell me in your own words what is pollinator. What does pollinator do? Okay, cross pollinator. What the pollinator does? What is that pollinator? Now I am sending one message with one person. That person becomes a messenger. Yes or no? When I'm sending one message to one through a one person, that person becomes messenger. The that means the organism which pollinates becomes the organism which pollinates becomes pollinator. Very good, Elvina. It becomes pollinator. Yes, Satya, collection of the honey, that is, it does. Okay, it does and helps in the pollination, but it became pollinator. How? Because it takes part in the process of pollination. Okay, it takes part in the process of pollination. So what happens now? There is one plant near our house, and there are pollinators. There are many pollinators. Insects are the pollinators. Animals are the pollinators. Water is the pollinator. This air is the pollinator. Very good. And there is many, no, anemophily, entomophily. Yes or no? Hydrophily. That's because these all are the pollinators. So what happens is there is one plant and the pollinator has gone extincted. Okay. Now, for example, now think air only has extincted. Okay. Now there is no pollination taking place. That means no reproduction taking place. Yes or no? There is no pollination. There is no reproduction, and because of which the plant eventually dies. Okay, the plant eventually dies and it do not reproduce as well because the pollinator is only not present. Yes or no? The pollinator only is not present because of which it cannot reproduce and because of which it dies. That means if that one pollinator is not present, the other species also gets extincted. Okay, the other species also gets extincted. Okay, students, understood, right? Very good. Okay, understood, right? About this, what happens? Then other one is those. Other one is law. This is about co-extension. Okay. Then next coming on to louse. Louse is nothing but the head lice. Okay, head lices will be there, right? Head lices, small wingless like wingless insect. Okay. Head lice, everyone must be aware about head lice, yes or no? Lurs are nothing but head lice which will be present on animals such as mammals, they will present on dogs, on the skin of their or on their hairs, these lice will be present. What they do, they grow on these animals, they take up the blood, they suck the blood and nutrition from these animals and they survive there. Okay, now for example, dogs, they are these louse are surviving. Yes, parasites, very good. Now these parasites are surviving. Very good, Ranjita. These parasites are surviving on this dog, and the dog generation is only totally extincted. Now where they will these head lice will survive? Yes or no? For example, if I take the dog, the entire dog community gets extincted. Where this head lice will survive? They will have no place to survive anywhere, and because of which they will also get extincted. Okay, because of which they will also get extincted. These examples are only to make you understand what co-extinction is. Okay, if that one species or that one thing which we are dependent on gets extincted, the other species also gets the other species also gets the other species also gets dash extincted. Yes, very good, Ranjita, Alvina, Atya. Only these students are there. Others must be answering as well. Okay, the other even the others what is that species get extincted. This is about the co-extinction. Understood, right? About what is co-extinction, everyone? Everyone understood, right? What is co-extinction? Yes, very good. Okay. Okay, Athiya, Ranjita, you understood. That's okay, Alvina. Yes. Now coming to IUCN. I don't know how many of you have seen the video which I had played from IUCN site only, which I had shown the video, which they have shown that how they are working. Even you can go and watch it on IUCN site on YouTube and see that how they are working towards this extinction of such extinction of the threatened animals, how they are working, how they are making us aware about it. Okay, so next coming to IUCN. What it was, IUCN was established in 1964. Okay, it was established in 1964. And now you will be thinking about, ma'am is only talking about IUCN, not telling us about what the full form about it. So IUCN is nothing but international. I'll be asking about it, okay? Remember, note down and take. However, you have to note down everything and take, no notes will be provided. Okay. So, International Union for Conservation, International Union for Conservation, not nomenclature, Anshita, it is not ICBN, it's IUCN. It's not ICBN, it is IUCN, International Union for conservation. It's okay, Ranjita, no worries. Thank you told about, yes, conservation of nature. Very good. Atiya. Ranjita, thank you for telling me about ICBN as well. ICBN, what it does? ICBN gives the nomenclature, and I'm very interested about the topic as well. And you yourself also has to be interested about the topic. And I'm really happy you are also into the nomenclatures and all. Okay, you have to learn more about the scientific names as well. Okay, very good. So, Atiya, International Union for Conservation of Nature. Okay, very good for giving me this full form. International Union for Conservation of Nature. What happens is, what happens here is IUCN gives a red list. Okay, IUCN gives a red list, and this red list will be given. Okay, Ranjita, you understood, right? What is IUCN? Next time you will be the first one to answer me. I know that. What is IUCN? So it will give about a red list where they will tell that which species are about to get extincted. Okay, which species are about to get extincted, or which are threatened to get extincted, or the which are already extincted. Okay, which are the endangering animals and all. They will be telling us about this in this red list. Okay, in this red list, they will give all the information throughout the global, not only in one few countries, about the global, about the global extinction. They will give the risk status. Okay, either it is animals, either it is microorganism, plant species, or any such thing. You can go find on the IUCN red list that which are the endangered animals, which are the extincted animals, which are on the verge of getting this extincted or endangering. You can get all in this IUCN red list. Okay, understood? What is IUCN? What is IUCN red list? S Ranjita, S Athiya, Elvina, others, others name also I'll take. Devraj, not answering me. I don't know who is this real me. I know you are real, please, but I want your real name as well. Okay. So this is about the IUCN red list. There are 7 categories in IUCN. How many categories? How many categories? 7. Good. There are 7 categories in the IUCN red list. We'll know more about it. What does this 7 categories do? Okay. Now this is about IUCN. Did you get a whole idea about what IUCN does? What is IUCN? IUCN is International Union for Conservation of Nature. Okay. Everyone should be answering. Everyone got the idea? Yes, right? IUCN gives out a red list where they tell us about which animals are extincted, which are on the endangering. There is a thin line where they can get extincted. There are 7 categories of IUCN. Okay, how many categories? 7 categories of IUCN. And there are 4 quadrate. One is habitat loss and fragmentation. Other one is in 4 quadrate. First one is habitat loss and fragmentation. Second one is overexploitation, very good Elvina. Third one is alien species invasion, very good Ranjita. Fourth one is, fourth one is, yes Athiya, very good alien species invasion, co-extinction. Okay, fourth one is co-extinction, very good Athiya, Elvina, very good. Okay, fourth one is co-extinction. Okay, I'll erase this, okay. Next coming to, there are about 338 vertebrates. There are about how many? 338 vertebrates. Vertebrates are nothing but which have got backbone. Okay, which have got backbones. 338 vertebrates like our animals. The animals which have got backbones. Okay. Yes, the animals which have got backbones. Then about 359 invertebrates. Invertebrates are like insects, spiders. Okay, those which I do not have, which do not have, invertebrates do not have backbone. Yes, they do not have backbone, and 87 species of plants have become extincted. Okay, 87 species of plants have become extincted in last 500 years. Okay, in last 500 years. How many? 338 species of vertebrates, 359 species of invertebrates, 87 species of plants. Remember the numbers, note down and take. 338 species of vertebrates, 359 species of invertebrates, and 87 species of plants have been extincted from last 500 years. Okay, from last 500 years, they have become extincted. 338 species vertebrates, 359 species of invertebrates, and 87 species of plants. Okay, now coming to what is Red Data Book. Now coming to what is Red Data Book. What it does, Red Data Book is nothing but a state document. Okay, Red Data Book is nothing but a state document which keeps a documentary about the species which are rare. Okay, which are about to get extincted, means they are on the endangering line. Okay, which are rare, which are about to get extincted. The species can be animals, plants, and fungi and other microorganisms as well. Okay, what does Red Data Book do? Red Data Book is nothing but a state document. Okay, it is nothing but a state document which keeps a record of those species which are rare and endangered. Okay, which are rare and endangered means they are about to get extincted. They are about to get extincted. Then what does the red data book do? Do they take all this species or some species? Or if they take all the species, then which are those species? Atiya, put down on the chat box if there is any doubt or questions. Put down the answers as well in the chat box. Okay. How many species how many species does the red data book collects the data about? Animals. Then next one is animals, plants. Very good, Ranjita, Elvina. Plants. List of the extincted species. Very good, Atiya. Very good, Elvina. Fungi. Yes, fungi and other dash organisms. A bacteria, algae, fungi, all together called as what? All together are called as what? Microorganisms. Very good. Microorganism. Very good. Students, yeah, microorganism or living organism. Obviously, microorganism also live, right? They also have right to live. Yes. So yes, microorganism. So Red Data Book is a state document which keeps data or document about those species which are rare and endangered. That can be about animals, plants, microorganisms, fungi as well. Okay. So next coming to about 15,500 and 650 species from the world and India are facing the threat of extinction. How many? About 15,500 and 650 species, about 15,500 and 650 species are facing the threat. Okay. Are facing the threat of the extinction. Okay. Are facing the threat of the extinction. And the main cause of the species, this extinction is, the main cause of the species extinction is nothing but deforestation. Okay, it is nothing but the deforestation. We'll quickly move on to the question. Okay, everyone should be answering okay to me. Yes, let's move. Yes or no? Yes, very good. Okay, the first question is, we'll know more about this. Which of the following species extinct in the last 500 years due to overexploitation? Okay, which of these following species have become extincted in last 500 years due to overexploitation? That is because of human activities. First one is quagga. Quagga is nothing but this zebra family. Okay, this is the quagga. See the pictures carefully. These are the extincted species. Next, coming to Stella sea cow. You can see here, no, Stella sea cow over here. Yes, this is Stella sea cow. Then the third one is passenger's pigeon. Okay, and the fourth one is thylacine. The D one is thylacine. Okay, everyone saw it? Yes or no? B and C, I think. Yes. So in the what you know examples of the recent extinction include dodo bird in Mauritius, quagga in the African zebra, thylacine, Tasmanian wolf of Australia, Stella sea cow of Russia. Quagga of African zebra, thylacine, and Stella sea cow. Quagga, Stella sea cow, and thylacine have been extincted. Okay, have been extincted. Quagga, African zebra, thylacine, and Stella sea cow of Russia. Stella's sea cow of Russia. Listen to me carefully. Quagga, Stella sea cow of Russia, and thylacine have become extincted. Then the answer will be quagga, Stella sea cow, and thylacine. Note down the question and the answer. The answer will be C. They have said it is C. Let us see. The answer is B. Okay, why the answer is B is, which of the following species extinct in the last 500 years due to overexploitation? The answer is, and due to overexploitation. If there is any doubts. Okay. So, due to overexploitation, the Stella sea cow, okay, due to overexploitation, Stella sea cow and passenger pigeon have become extincted until now. Okay, those recent extinction include dodo bird in Mauritius, quokka of African zebra, thylacine, Tasmanian wolf of Australia, and Stella sea cow of Russia. Okay, we are being out of time. We will do some few questions quickly. Okay. The alien species Nile perch introduced into the Lake Victoria in which? Okay, what is the answer? D. Yes, very good. It is answer is East Africa. Very good, students. Yes. Due to the introduction of Nile perch into Lake Victoria, how many species of the cichlid fish have become extinct? How many species of cichlid fish have become extinct? 200, 1200, 2687. Yes, Ranjita gave the answer A. Very good, Elvina, Ranjita. Others as well who is answering Noor is the answer is 200. Due to the introduction of Nile perch into Lake Victoria, 200 species of cichlid fish have become extincted. Okay, very good, students. Clarius girappinus is African ratfish, Indian catfish, African catfish, and American catfish. What is the answer? It is a catfish, but which? Indian or African or American? Clarius girappinus was introduced. You can see the picture over there on the screen. Ratfish, the answer is catfish, but which? Remember, I have said you about this, Clarius girappinus. Very good, Ranjita. Yes, very good, Praveen. It is, the answer is C, that is African catfish. Yes. The last class we have which of the following is referred as the evil core trait, which refers to the loss of biodiversity? Species richness, extinction, deforestation, erosion. Okay, everyone notices the answer very quickly. That is overexploitation. No, who said C? Okay, sorry. It's B. Habitat loss and fragmentation, overexploitation, alien species invasion, and co-extinction. The evil quadrate are habitat loss and fragmentation, overexploitation, alien species invasion, and co-extinction. The answer is B. And Clarius girappinus is African catfish. I remember you telling this in the last class. Today we couldn't do that. In the last class we have done about Clarius girappinus. Clarius girappinus is a African catfish. Okay, which causes a threat to Indian catfishes. Okay, the answer here is B. Very good, students. IUCN Red List 2004 extinction of 784 species includes, which is the answer? 338 vertebrates, 359 invertebrates, and 78 plants. 359 vertebrates, 338 invertebrates, and 87 plants. 338 vertebrates, 359 invertebrates, and 87 plants. Or 359 vertebrates, 338 invertebrates, and 78 plants. What is the answer? Yes, very good. The answer is C. And students, you can see here I have put down this IUCN red list. These are those seven. These are those 7 categories where they say not evaluated, which are not evaluated, data deficient, the data is less, least concern. It's okay if it is near threatened, if it's going to get threatened, vulnerable means about to get endangered. Endanger means very less in number. Critically endangered means totally almost getting vanished. Extinct in the wild means it has extincted. And extinct is something which is not now present. There are 7 categories I told you, no? These are those 7 categories. Okay. These are those 7 categories. The answer is C. Very good. The organization which has published a red data book is the organization which has published the red data book is which one? A. Correct answer. Lock किया जाए. A is the correct answer. D. Okay, Noor Fatima. A is the correct answer. Everyone's answer is A. In yes, lock किया जाए. So International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources is nothing but IUCN. Okay, understood, right? IUCN full form. Remember this, okay? Very good, students. How many species? Okay. How many species of world and India respectively facing the threat of extinction? 45,000 and 1,200, 2,007, 84, 784 and 27, 15,500 and 650. The answer is D. Correct answer. D. Okay, very good students. The answer is D. That is 15,500 and 650 species from the world and India respectively are a threat of extinction. Very good. The main cause of extinction of species from tropical areas is, I told you in the last moment I told this. Less than 1 minute is remaining. First. Okay, very good. The answer is deforestation. The options are afforestation, deforestation, pollution, and soil erosion. And the answer is deforestation. Very good. Plant species on verge of extinction due to the over exploitation is okay. I will